There he is. I'll send a challenge. We're going to go with the new ramp. I believe this is for our placement series, so this is kind of serial. This guy's in my guild, so see what he's playing. You should probably expect to see, okay, so he's playing probably some sort of life gain deck is what it looks like. This is a little bit slow, but hopefully this will get us there. We're going to keep this. So we'll have a turn 1, do turn 2 paladin possibly here. Yeah, turn 1 Scrivener and then turn 2 paladin's a pretty strong play for his deck. So my first play looks like right now it's going to be Crash a Beast, which is unfortunate, but hopefully that will stabilize my board state as I can buff it with the Root Dancer right away. Secret Lab might help later, we'll see. I think I saw somebody playing a deck like this, or this guy playing this deck, and his paladins were getting out of control. So, I mean, he can get paladins to a point where they can block Fist of Briggadon, which is a really big problem for me. So that could be huge. But he's playing a, I mean, his deck is about as one-dimensional as mine is, and so like if I had a turn 3 Fist and he doesn't have if he doesn't have whatever it's called, then that's a problem. If he doesn't have he's playing with Soul Marble. Okay, I really don't care about Soul Marble. He's going to use it right away too. I don't really have a lot that targets his stuff anyways, so 2, wow. Okay. So turn 3 Crash a Beast, turn 4 Root Dancer, turn 5 Root Dancer. He didn't have a turn 2 Paladin, so that's really good for me. Soul Marble's going to take quite some time to charge up. So I should have a 5/5 Crash a Beast. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. So that tells me he just drew into the Paladin if he's playing it now. Let's see, if I have to trade the Beast, the Crash a Beast for his Paladin, I think I would do it. Yeah, taking another one here. Playing Crash a Beast next turn unless something else happens, like I draw a Fist or some other 6-drop. Also got Argus and whatever it's called in the deck, and that'll lock it up as well. I've got whatever his name is, guy. Nope. Okay, so it's gonna be Crash here. So Crash here, next turn Root Dancer, and then another Root Dancer. So I can't block his Paladin, but at least I can stop his Seeker now. So I'm a little bit behind, but I should come back now as I've started to stabilize my board state. Spiritcliff Cloud Knight's really big. That's bad news for me. That's bad news. Taking 5 here. Yeah, Spiritcliff Cloud Knight might actually lock up the game for him. So now I can make the Rhino a 5/5, and I would still trade it for his Paladin. A little bit behind here. If I can draw... Okay, well that helps sort of. That helps me ramp a little bit. Pretty far behind right now. Play that. Pass the turn. I'm going to take 3 from this Cloud Knight. Chances are he'll just swing it with the Cloud Knight and make his Paladin bigger. I need to stop the Cloud Knight, but I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, all he has to do is just swing away with Cloud Knight here for quite some time. I don't have a lot of good responses to that Cloud Knight. Especially if he gets his Soul Marble off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just swing with Cloud Knight. Yeah, this is really bad. I really don't even have an attack phase here, because if I attack, then he just attacks in response, and I can't even do anything. All I'm doing is just wait for Cloud Knight to kill me now. So this is looking pretty bad right now. Ooh, there's Argus. Argus could help out a lot. I have 5, so it's going to be a little while before I get to Argus. So I guess I just make Rhino bigger, and I guess I just make a Rhino really big here. Where do I root Dancer? I have not seen any streamer tournament thread yet, G Prime TV. I have not. I think he makes his guy bigger anyway, so... yeah. Alright, so we'll do this. Our Chlorophyllia. Argus can at least stop his Cloud Knight, and then I can maybe get rid of his Soul Marble first. That's probably what needs to happen here. That's probably, yeah, the first thing that needs to happen. So I can play Argus, and it's gonna be a while before I can play him. I needed to like draw him in my opening hands. What needed to happen? Here, I'm gonna move my chat thing down here, so in case G Prime TV talks to me again, you guys can see what he's saying. Could actually swing with both his paladins here, but whatever, I'll take 3, he'll gain 3. No, it's fine. No, I want people to see what's in chat. G Prime TV. I didn't clear the chat. I moved it down because I have it in such a way where I'm looking at it. It's kind of hard to explain. He's at 10, I have 9, so I can play him on this following turn. I can play the Secret Lab, but I can't really use it. So I think I gotta counter buff these guys, so that way I could double block the Paladin and only lose 1. If I have to, his 5/5. So that puts me at 9 resources. Not enough to play Argus. I'll get him on the next turn. Someone's at his door. Okay. Yeah, pretty much these days I don't really get on too much as I got a lot of pans in the fire right now, so I might actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to do this streamers tournament or not. We'll see. I'll have to see what's going on. I'm probably actually going to bow out of this one, to be honest, because of different real life concerns right now. So these tournaments take a lot of time and coordination, although this one's been pretty good to me. I have to imagine that he has whatever it's called, when I attack, he can destroy the creature, so I have to be careful of that. Once I play Argus, I need Argus to take over the board state, and I need to destroy this Soul Marble. 2 rounds and 4 teams. I don't know, we'll see. So if I play Argus, I can buff the Argus to block his Cloud Knight, even if he has Soul Marble, so that would be good. If he swings in here, I block Rhino to one of his Paladins, and then block 2 Root Dancers to the other Paladin. Worst comes to worst, I have to block with Howling Brave to his Paladins, if he, like, is playing a Totem. No haircuts. Okay, so still trading, guys, if he swings here. I don't think he's gonna swing. He has been swinging. He's been pretty conservative with playing his Paladins here, so I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he will trade the Paladin. I have to block his guy. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll see if he's got the +8/+8. I've seen people playing that lately too. Although that's on the the defense, so I don't think that will work here. So I'm making that trade. That guy gets bigger. Play Argus here. I think he still has this game here because I think he can get his Soul Marble out now. If he swings his Paladin, I probably have to double block. I have to double block him here. I can't activate Argus yet to void any of his cards. So it's a really bad position I'm in. Still in a really bad position. I can block his Cloud Knight, but if he gets this thing off, I have no idea how many counters are on his Soul Marble. I don't think it's quite at 10. I don't know, I guess I'll find out. I have no idea how many counters his Soul Marble's at right now. Good. Alright, good. I can take care of it. So if he swings in here, I can block Argus to his Cloud Knight and these... Oh, I guess it is. I guess it is Armaments. Okay, it's time for Armaments. So I'll take 5 from the Cloud Knight, double block, or actually I guess I just chump block his Paladin. No, I think I lose. I just lose. I can chump block Paladin, take 5, I can block 4, take 5, block that. It's looking pretty bad here. I can still, I should be able to block his Cloud Knight and then use Argus to void it on the stack if he doesn't do anything here. If he doesn't attack in. But he needs to. He should be attacking in, at least with Paladin, and forcing me to chump it. I haven't done anything like this whole game, basically, against this deck. If I top deck a resource, it puts him in even worse shape. I can't target any of his guys with Argus. He has to know that the only thing I can target is his Soul Armaments. So yeah, if he swings in, I block Argus to Totem, Wild Root Dancer to his Adamantite Scrivener, take 5, chump block his 9/9, and I'm still in the game, but I've got a pretty risky board state. I don't think, actually that is kind of a bad board state for him. Because in the following turn, I've got another chump blocker for his Paladin, and then I can block his Cloud Knight, and then on the stack during blockers, I can take his soul armaments down with Argus. Alright, so he's swinging with those two. So I take 5 here, and then I chump block his 9/9. Yeah, I can't trade Argus for his guy there. That would be bad. If I pull Eternal Guardian, that would be good here. Okay, well that doesn't really help that much. I'm gonna see what my next card is here. Okay, another Howling Brave. I don't think I need the buff quite as much as I need blockers here, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw away this Wild Shard. Play 2 Howling Braves. And now I have chump blockers for his guys, and I can, I should be able to take over the board state. In his end step, I can use Argus to get rid of soul armaments and still block his Cloud Knight, so no real reason to attack here. And then after that, I can use Argus to get rid of his Paladin. If he has Inner Conflict here, I lose. Incantation, okay. It's going to be a little bit slow for him, and I'll be able to Argus it away. So that's really bad if that's the only play he has. The Scrivener buffs his guy, doesn't really matter. Actually, he should have given his Totem Flying there. That's what he should have done. He could have won, because I don't have 2 blockers for it. So he has to know what's going to happen here. Okay, so defense priority, so I put this guy here, put this guy here, block, and void his soul armaments. Should debuff all of his guys and save my Argus. Now I can void his Paladin, and he's in a pretty bad place. No real reason to attack here for quite a while, so I'm just going to sit on board state. Chlorophyllia is really bad for me here, so I'm just going to toss it away. Crashy Beast is much better. Let's see, how many counters does this thing? It has 3. Regain health. Sentinel's righteous. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to gain health all in one time here with that, so. So I just keep taking stuff down with Argus at the end of his turn. Yeah, Argus kind of takes over board state for him. He has no real good answer for Argus unless I attack with it, which I never will. So, once I get to a board state where I can start attacking, this will be good, so. Eternal Guardian. If I draw Eternal Guardian in either one of these matches, he might as well just scoop to him. Yeah, and 3 shards doesn't help either, sure. Ivory Pawn. Okay, he'll gain life off of Ivory Pawn. I really don't care, that's a dead card for him. Plays another Soul Marble. That doesn't really matter that much. He has no attack phase now. So in his end step, we'll go ahead and Argus him. I might as well just, well, I'll wait for his end step. We'll do it properly. End step, Argus is Paladin. Next will probably be his Incantation of the Righteous. We'll take that down, because I don't want to see that thing. Okay, we're going to toss away this Chlorophyllia. Yeah, we don't need that Chlorophyllia at all. We're going to play our Wild Shard here. And we'll buff a Rhino. My board state still kind of sucks. I don't think I want to attack in because, well, he doesn't have any resources, so I guess I can. But it's, I mean, he's just going to take the damage. I mean, it's not really a big thing. I don't know. I could start putting damage through, I guess. I'm just going to use the 1/5/5 Rhino, because that's a bad trade for him. Probably take down this incantation in response to any life gain he does here. If not, I'll kill his totem. Okay. Should be able to respond to that. So if he swings in, I just basically block with Argus and then do the same thing. Yeah, he really couldn't even swing there. So end step. Yep, we'll just go ahead and just get rid of that. It's all down from here. Argus really playing him at the point when I did, just he's going to take over the game state now. He's got 3 resources. He could have some sort of response from my guy. I'd rather not lose any rhinos here. I think I'm just going to play my fist out and pass the turn. Well, I guess I could just swing with rhinos. Yeah, fist will block for me, so I could swing rhinos here. Shouldn't be a problem. I can swing with 1 rhino. I can't swing with the other one. I'd rather not lose any rhinos. So yeah, we'll just swing with our 5/5 rhino. Soul Marble's going to take forever for him to wind up, so he's got quite a few turns with the amount of life he has. But it doesn't matter when he can't. Yeah, so he's going to repel him. That's what I thought he would have. That's fine. Gets rid of one of my big 5/5 rhino there. Sure. Saves him a little bit of trouble. So that's why you never ever attack in this board state with Argus, because if they have cards in hand, they could have repel. And then you're just giving them up. Actually, I had Eternal Guardian. They had no way to deal with them, and I attacked in, and I got Eternal Guardian repelled by my opponent, so that was pretty bad. Can't really repel Fist, though, because he's indestructible. So that's always good. But Scriveners aren't going to do a whole lot for him. Yeah, he's just gaining life to gain life at this point. It's going to be a long game. Yeah, I think it's inevitable. So this is important, like sometimes when you're in matches. Round 2. Okay, so he's surrendering to me, so we're going to round 2. I'm not seeing my victory screen right now for some reason. Okay, well he did surrender to me, just so everyone's aware, and we're going to round 2. He just said round 2, so that's what that means. So same thing, we're going to run the new ramp. So if I play either Argus again or some sort of Eternal Guardian in this matchup, it should just lock down the whole game. Otherwise, if he plays like he did last game, I mean, that could also be bad for me. This isn't great, but it's doable, so we're going to go with this. We'll keep this. So I get the first turn with a Howling Brave, and then a turn 2 Crash Beast seems pretty good. Of course, we saw that he could have a turn 2 3/3 Paladin as well. So I could get stifled at 3 resources here, which would be really bad for me. I really can't ever attack him with Howling Brave if he has 2 resources up, in case he has whatever it's called to kill him. Okay. Plus he has life gain, so a lot of times the damage I'm doing is going to get kind of like absorbed in a deck like this. So I need to be aware of that. Just be wary of that. That he can easily hit my rhinos. If he had drawn maybe like 2 of his Spirit Cliff Cloud Knights, that probably also would have been a big problem for me. Okay, there's a Righteous Paladin, which I will definitely swing into, and he won't block. It'd be really great if this Sensei draws me into another Rhino, to another Crashy Beast. No, I'm drawing resources, which isn't bad either. Can't complain about that. So we're gonna go ahead and hit Sensei before combat just to see what we've got here. Okay, another shard. Okay, well I've got enough to eventually play my Battle Beetle, so that's good. He should just take this. I will also take 2 in response anyways. I'll take 2 on his turn. If he doesn't have a blocker though, I mean he's basically giving up 5 damage in the following turn. I know he doesn't have any resources to stop my Rhino there, so I'm safe to attack him. Next turn, it looks like we'll be hitting up a Secret Lab. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not right now, because I will have a turn 5 Battle Beetle, which seems pretty good, especially versus his Spirit Cliff Cloud Knights. Okay, so he's got 2 Paladins. He still can't do his thing. Okay, well, yeah, he can use that ability and then gain some life off of this guy, and that'll buff both of them to a 3/3, which means that will be on the back foot. No real reason to block here. I'll take the 2. He'll gain 2 back, and you know, my damage with my Rhino was pretty inconsequential there. One-dimensional deck versus another. Let's see if I draw. Okay, a Squirrel Titan. That's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play it until next turn. So, yeah, I don't use the library here. I've got 2 6-drops. So I've got the means to get there in my hand, so I'm going to just sit on this board state. If he attacks in, I will block with the Rhino. If he attacks in with a 3/3 here. I guess I should have left my Rhino up, otherwise he wouldn't be able to do what I just did. I should have left him on blocker duty, but I should be able to Squirrel Titan one of his guys away, which would be good here. Before he gets too big. You can only hopefully make it bigger once. Okay, there's another Paladin. Lots of Paladins. And an Ivory Pawn, which he can't use. Can he use it? Yeah, he can use it now. So at least I can kill one of his Paladins here. But those guys are going to get bigger and bigger every turn, so they really need to be dealt with. Uses his champion ability. If he attacks in, I double block one of his guys and kill the other one with Squirrel Titan here. Yeah, so I double block Rhino and Sensei to one of his guys here and then kill the other one with Sensei. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and kill that guy. These guys are going to get bigger, kind of like out of range. Wait, what? No, that's not right. That was one instance of life gain, not two. That's not right. That's one instance of life gain, not two. Now I can't Squirrel Titan him. Yeah, well that's just unfortunate. That's fine though. We'll come back. So if I had known that it was glitched that way, then I wouldn't have blocked that way. Obviously, I would have just let the damage through. But I should have a really big... I'm going to take 11 here. Well, maybe I'll chump block. No, I won't. I can't. So I'm going to take 11 here this following turn, unfortunately. And then we'll play Battle Beetle because I have no targets for the Squirrel Titan. If he throws a target down for Squirrel Titan, I can play it, but otherwise... play a really big Jadiim here is what's going to have to happen. I have to get Jadiim really big. And I can't really even attack with it, that's the thing. Incantation of the Righteous, okay. I'm just going to have to end up blocking with Jadiim for quite a while. 2 Ivory Pawns. Yep, taking a lot of damage here. I'm taking 15 damage. Yeah, I wouldn't be taking this if I had just... Ugh, that's rough. Well, at least I know for next game, because that's what this is looking like right now. It looks like it's going to be going to next game. Jadiim's going to be huge, so he'll be able to block one of his guys next turn, so that's... At least I've got that going for me. I'll have a 10-10 and a 9-9 that I'll have to block. Jadiim. Didn't play anything for me to target with Squirrel Titan. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. I might have to chump something with this Battle Beetle. So yeah, I just sit on defense here. This is like almost like a repeat of last game. Yeah, there's no way I could attack in there because if he swings back, then I have to chump block. This would be really bad position. His guys keep getting bigger, so I have to make him wait for his guys to get big enough to swing in. Jadiim should just keep getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, this is kind of really bad now. So we'll see if he attacks in here. I don't think that he does. I think he just sits on this board state. And plus his incantation's about to hit too, so he conflicts my guy. Yeah, well that's gonna be game. Yeah, just go to game 3. I mean, okay, so here I'll block, but I mean, there's really not. I'll play this out. But I mean, that's really kind of unfortunate. No, I can't even block. Yeah, I can't even block his guy. Well, at least I know that for the next game. I mean, if I draw Squirrel Titan again, I know that if I double block a guy, it counts as 2 life gains. Plus, that was kind of a ridiculous hand for him to draw, too, so... Alright, let's try this one more time. Where is he? Wasichu? Okay, we're going with the new ramp. Except... Yeah, I would have probably been okay with that match. had I killed that paladin there. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna stick with it though. So, no turn 1 dork, but the turn... I got the Chlorophyllia for turn 3 to make a turn 4 6-drop. So, the big thing about playing this deck is, like, I need to draw Argus, or I need to draw that, whatever it's called, and that should lock everything up for me. Need to draw whatever his name is, Eternal Guardian. So we didn't have his turn 1 drop, so that's already pretty good for me. Secret Lab should help me burn through the deck a little bit. Sensei's going to do a little bit of that for me. Wish they had 2-headed giant. Drawing lots of shards here, so if I just keep drawing shards, I basically lose. And that's one of the things you have to accept when you're playing a ramp deck. It's one of the interesting differences between playing ramp in this game and playing ramp in Magic is that ramp in Magic thins out your deck, whereas in this game it doesn't do that at all. So I still have the same amount of shards in my deck. Okay, there's that wonderful Righteous Paladin that basically took me to the cleaners last game that I couldn't deal with. There we go. It's a Crash Beast. So I have nothing else to play here. No 6-drops or anything, so Crash Beast is the play. And we're just going to sit on defense. Because that was like the big thing like last game. If he uses his champion power and swings in, his guy gets bigger. So we're just going to sit here with the Rhino. It's pretty much what has to happen. Just sit on defense. Next turn we got Chlorophyllia coming down, and then the turn after that I've got Secret Lab. So, oh, Spiritual Cloud Knight's going to ruin my day. That's probably going to be it for me. I can't handle Spiritual Cloud Knight in this deck. Unless I draw one of my flyers, and I've got like 2. I've got 3 outs, 4 or 5 outs for this Spiritual Cloud Knight that he's got in play. Yeah, this is really bad, so this is not my game. Okay. So, yeah, at this point I'm basically sitting on the board state. It's his game. Another Righteous Paladin. Okay, well that might just spell it. That this might be it for me. So I can Secret Lab to something. The big thing is I just need to draw the Eternal Guardian, and that should basically be it. He won't be able to do anything about it. He has no response for Eternal Guardian in his deck. I can almost guarantee it. Unless he's got like a Chaos Key, but I don't think he's got that in this type of deck. I haven't seen it yet. And it's really slow for him to play that. Okay, that's not really what I want to see. So I'm going to play this. Need to find the Eternal Guardian or Argus. Need to find one of those 2 things. No. Okay, we're going to throw away the shard. Play a Howling Brave. So we have enough to play Eternal Guardian, we just need to find him. This looks like not my game at all. I have some time, but those paladins are about to get out of control. Okay, so we can get his totem flying. Yeah, he's gonna swing through. Might as well push lots of... Okay, so... Yep, paladins are gonna get huge here. So if I were to side in against this deck, I would just basically side in lots of removal. So I would side in more Squirrel Titans and use them properly and other stuff. Yeah, game 2 with that Squirrel Titan, that was just rough. Those paladins getting out of control. So I really need to draw Eternal Guardian. That's what needs to happen, like, right now. Okay, that's not Eternal Guardian. Sensei here. We'll see what we've got. Eternal Guardian. No. No, that's not Eternal Guardian either. Well, I've got plenty of chump blockers, I guess. So I've got some senseis that chump block his paladins. And I'm taking 5, another 5 here. I'm on a... Yeah, it's not looking good. Oh, I need to play a shard. Okay, so I can block with all my guys, no problem now, because I've got enough resources to play anything I need to. Probably just chump block his 2 paladins with senseis here to avoid 10 damage, take 5. Next turn I can do it again, take another 5. Scrivener makes his guys even bigger. That's great. I really need Eternal Guardian here. Really need it. Really need a deck. 1 card out of 45. 1 in 45. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. It's just for 1 card in 45. I mean, is that too much to ask? So... Yeah, this is good games, pretty much, is what it looks like. I need to draw. There's only 1 card I can draw to make this happen for me. And Eternal Guardian is it. I can still play it if I use this. No, just top decking all shards. Alright, so next turn, I can still block these. I can still cast the Eternal Guardian. And I take 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly. Probably just 6, 7, 8. I'll block, because I can block Rhino to a Scrivener, so there's no reason for him to attack with Scrivener. Alright, this is my last turn. Doesn't matter to me. I guess the paladins apply pressure on the ground, and then his air force just kind of takes over. Funny thing is, I was thinking about playing a control deck, which would just slaughter this that he's playing, because it would just kill everything he's got. Declare defense there and there, and take 8, 9. If he buffs his totem, which he should. Whatever. Chaos Key. Well, there you go. There's that Chaos Key that I had no idea would be in here at all. Apparently he is running one, so now I cannot win. Even if I play, Eternal Guardian here, won't help. Yeah, Jadiim's not going to help here. I can still... Okay, yep. Nothing else. Alright, that's basically good games. I just got flooded. Majorly flooded there. Not sure why my wife just turned off the light that's sitting behind me. I guess I should have played the Root Dancer first to buff the Rhino and then played Jadiim. That's kind of a mistake, but it really doesn't matter. So there you go. One-dimensional decks lose to other one-dimensional decks. Sometimes. Do I what? Obviously I don't have Argus. I have 0 cards in hand. And he hasn't seen it coming up. No, I think I need to get off. Also, I have another game to play later tonight. So I guess I'll kill his guys out of spite. Here. Just out of spite. It's another deck where it's like, yeah, if you draw like lots of rhinos, I think that you can do pretty well. Maybe. So.